when you can go off, you should go off. That's so good. Holy shit. How's the Targon version of this deck feeling? A lot of people were asking me about this version, so we're playing it. It's about to get spooky up in here. Woo! That was a tough one. Hey guys, if you're looking for the best decks, meta guides, or matchup tables, check out my website, MasteringRuneterra.com. There's also a subscription option that gets you a 2-hour weekly learning call, premium articles, and a lot more if you're looking to take your game to the next level. Now back to the video. All right, let's try some Targon. Yeah, here we go. Karma Tellstones, which is basically Trifecta on its own. This would be cool. These kind of invoke decks, these were the
They forced us to choose death or the blade. It's our time.
I also saw you in chat saying, "How does this deck sound?" and then immediately queuing into me. Oh boy. There's gonna be a lot of noises. Oh, invoke guy? Nice. Good old Moondreamer. We're just gonna make some coins. Well, a coin.
Stars have so much to tell us. Drinks are cold and gossip's hot.
Just shing, 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 shing. Chirp.
Find your own light within the darkness.
Yours is a light I cherish.
Acceptable.
Moon sister.
I cannot turn back. Face your heretic.
Something I said.
Cloaked in silver light.
That's fine. Oh, I'm just gonna start generating spells, honestly.
There is hope.
Cool. Next turn, please. And like, if she dies, we're just gonna let her die. Yep.
Ionia.
Yep. Ching ching. What up, priestess? Get some nightfall action. Very nice.
They tried to blind me with resplendence, but they could not break me.
No, I'm sure. Yeah.
No.
Written in the stars.
Defy and resist.
It's over 9,000!
Yo,
Coin by
Canonical,
Drinker
thank you for the
News.
3 months.
I've got both.
And the Prime. Thank you very much. We're just kind of vibing until we decide that it's turn 10. Yes, I decide when it's turn 10.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Sure. What up, Sett? They develop. We have Sunhawk. Like,
Oh yes, Phoenix always returns.
oh no. Phoenix gets stunned.
Cosmos call.
Back, heretic.
Just do that. Get the card out of my hand. This Runeterra music? Yeah. Yeah, it's for this board.
Something for your nerves, boss.
Nah, wouldn't want time to give them a show.
So I could get the obliterate thing, but we're not supposed to. We're supposed to do this. Because if I do it, then I have
The
0
answer
mana.
lies
Like then I go
within.
into next turn with 10 mana, and then I can't karma place your bets
We'll
go
bring
off.
peace to Ionia.
And that's
whatever the
bad.
cost.
When you can go off, you should go off. That's what I learned. Mm-hmm. Do you have another Hush? Mm-hmm.
Written in the stars.
If they'd have only attacked for 19, I would have just taken it.
You cannot win.
It would have been like max funny.
Throwdown.
Want to go after the elusives? Nothing our opponent does matters right now. If I have Karma and Sett on the board, nothing they do matters. Like, they were not able to put on enough pressure. So I can just sit here and like hang out. Get rid of their whole board.
This one's gonna hurt. I promise.
So many stars.
Lovely.
Move with purpose.
Okay. Is that not demoralizing or what? I don't even have to do that. I could have just like activated Sett and just like got there. I'm gonna say Karma PNZ version was better. I still think Karma PNZ is better, even after the nerfs. But a lot of people were asking me about this version, so we're playing it. Alan's been playing Karma Targon for ages. Yeah, and I think he's wrong to do that. I think PNZ is like so much easier. And he's beaten PNZ easy. Yeah, I think his opponents suck. That matchup's so much better for the PNZ version because you can fill the stack so easily. Like, and your opponents just shouldn't be like putting threats on the board into like Sunburst, Celestial Impact and stuff. Like, Hush is good. Hush is very good. Farm PNZ can't heal.
The bigger the hunt, the better the trophy. All monsters die. You
You will not convince me that Karma Targon's better than Karma PNZ. Not after I crushed a 2K and then top 16 the open with it. It will not happen. Karma Targon could just tag out. No, you fill the stack. You fill the stack. Which the PNZ version can do. And the Targon one can't. So you just go like, okay, Karma, 9 spells. Like your whole board dies.
A piercing bolt.
We're gonna palm just to be mana efficient. We have like most of our next turns are pretty much like we're using all of our mana, right? Because it's gonna be like Mixologist, possibly Sunburst, and Sett. Maybe I should just play Sunhawk too.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
I make it my business to know the odds.
Yeah, you could play other control decks. You just have to be able to like put pressure on them.
'Tis a fine day for murder.
Damn.
Plenty still to go round, boss.
All monsters die.
I see every move.
You could use a drink.
Nagake.
Coin buys drink or news. I've got both.
I will take this power in my lady's name.
I'd like to play this
Something
man.
for your nerves, boss.
Nah, wouldn't want to miss a second of the action. No holds barred. I saw you looking at me.
Let's go like this. Probably going to be utilizing Facebreaker this turn.
Something I said.
You're gonna need a doctor.
That.
Can't win.
Hunted.
Yeah. Close player.
Ionia speaks through me.
Sure. No!
Don't tell Ma.
Something for your nerves, boss.
Nah, wouldn't want to miss a second of the action.
It's pretty good. Because of that, I'll go after the tentacle. I'm just kind of hesitant right now.
Beat Luke. Welcome to
Make
the
me
arena.
think like Aatrox or something. Yeah.
Today is the last day.
You spam posture check while I eventually do a backflip. I don't think I can do a backflip. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a pretty good hit. How much of the meme is a one-cost deck? Over a 50% win rate. It does beat people. It's like not bad.
The water stings. Stings good.
Oh yeah, stinging.
Never lost yet, and I ain't starting
How's the
now.
Targon version of this deck feeling? Worse than the PNZ one. I've told people this forever, but nobody listens to me. Pass. Swear to God, Alan plays very sus versions of decks, but it works just because he's very good at the game in general. I wish I could just get Alan to play the best deck in any game. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. If I could just be like, here's the tier 1 decks, play them, he would win so much. He would win so much. Is he like this in Flesh and Blood 2? Yes!
Where's the
He
door?
just like refuses to play the best stuff, and you're like, come on, bro, like, oh. You know what would have made this matchup so much easier? Mystic shots. Who is Alan? Alan ZQ TFT is a very popular streamer, previous world champion, very, very, very strong player. Oh no, someone doesn't want to be a meta slave. Better stop them. That's not... Meta slave isn't really a thing in competitive play. Like, that's not really something that exists. Because you're trying to win.
Heart and
You
mind
do
as one.
what it takes to win. Right? So, like, if you're like, oh, I don't want to play meta decks, and you have worse results because of it, I'm going to call you, like, you're bad. You're making a mistake. It is a leak in your game. Right? If you play certain off-meta decks and do very well with them, then, like, that could possibly be a positive for you. But for the majority of people, that's not the case, right? Let's heal some life. Grandpa Roji's built different. Yeah, no, he does very well. And now Malphite Talia is meta. People finally, like, went, oh shit, this deck's, like, actually quite good. We're beating people. We should play it. But, like, if you're playing off-meta decks and you're giving yourself, a worse chance to win, that is a leak in your game. You have to remember that if you're talking about, like, just competitive play, the only thing that matters is winning. I have so many options here. And they all cost so much mana. Trying to get cards on my hand. I think Alan just has a very specific style he plays to. Maybe, but there are some people, a lot of people. We've all been like this. Like, admit it. We've all at one point or another in our TCG career have been like this, where you just refuse to play the best deck on principle. You're just like, no, I'm more of like a rogue deck builder kind of guy. I like to bring my own stuff. I like to play the more off-meta things, right? And then at some point, you go, okay, well, I'm going to play the good deck now. And you realize that you win more. You're like, wait, I just win games now? It's that easy? This should get us just enough to coin up afterwards. Oh, no. I messed up. Yeah. I forgot that I make the showstopper. Darn. Not me. I perma play homebrews. Yup. And then, like, you're never going to see the same, like, you're never going to see the same results, but your Ash LeBlanc is an 80% win rate, even against meta decks. Okay, I haven't seen you win anything, though. Like, where are you at in opens? How many seasonal champions have you won? You know what I mean? Like, that's what matters.
No hold. You.
That's pretty good,
me,
actually.
In the ring.
Unbind us from this mortal curse.
Most people that matters not at all. Yeah, but if you're gonna call people like meta slaves and stuff who are just trying to like compete, it is the only thing that matters. Like, especially at the high level, right? At the high level, none of us care about climbing to Masters. I climbed to Masters with mono Rek'Sai, right? Like on basically a dare. Climbing to Masters is it's just something that happens naturally. None of us really pay attention to it. So when people are like, oh yeah, but you can do this, I know because so-and-so climbed to Masters with it. It's like, well, that doesn't mean anything, right? Especially when like, do you want to hit rank 1 or something? Okay, well then we don't exactly know how the new system works, but like in the old system, you'd need to be hitting like 60 something plus win rates, right? You need to have like 64% win rate or something like that in high Masters, or you're just losing LP. I am so not paying attention to what's going on right now. Even then, hitting rank 1 tells you might be good. Yeah. There are a lot of people that are like, just like Giga Chad ladder grinders and just never find results in tournaments.
Please throw service.
You can play a really large unit. Or when Josh had our late and top cut master with a bunch of off meta decks. What's the leak in his game? Well, I would tell you he could top cut masters with anything. Josh Utter Layton is a fucking insane card game player. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like none of us pay attention to like what people are making masters with. You mean top cut? Do you mean top cut seasonals? Because again, I would tell you, I think he could do better with the best decks. Actually, shocked we're still playing this. Okay, I need to find my other set, please. I might burn him here, which would be really sad. Okay. Where's Sett? Thank God we have Children of the Forest, right? Okay, there's written.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what MTux is saying. If a player is consistently topping tourneys with off-meta decks, they would consistently top 4 seasonals with the best decks, outside of niche counter pick strats. And I absolutely agree with that.
The sea beasts will fear us.
So I guess we go like this and say, hey, would you like to replay that guy? Just to get myself some coins. And get a card out of my hand.
Technique is for lightweights.
Just gonna shoot this stuff.
They call this getting your bell rung.
Work because no one played Burst It. Yeah, it was really funny sitting there watching everybody ban it over and over again. He did have to play it in like the finals though, right? Yeah, I guess I'll just do a bunch of damage.
You looking at me.
Any book recommendations? You just finished Beware of Chicken and Wandering In. They have lots of book recommendations. It seems like you're into web novels, so make sure you have read Dungeon Crawler Carl. Oh my god, it just takes so long.
I cannot permit.
Whew, Jesus, Trinithan. What up, Mr. Looser Beam? We'll go like this, and then we'll keep Smooth Mixologist too. Aftershock in your deck? Yeah, everyone's playing. All the PNZ matchups are... all the PNZ decks are playing Aftershock. Oh my god, and I don't have to worry about plus X plus 2 unless they have 2 mana. This is so nice.
Here, fishy fishy.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just like not take 2 damage, right? Was that a little overzealous? Probably. Pro.
It isn't about who's
Looser Beam can
better,
play
it's
Samira
about
now
the
and possibly
coin.
slap that on, which would be like kind of annoying.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here.
The 2-card deck? I know. I know.
Take the shot.
That's why I
or
said
lose
I
the
probably
chance.
shouldn't have done it right afterwards. So with a bunch of card games, you're getting to the point. So you're playing a bunch of card games, and you're getting to the point where you know things in top 8 but can't convert. Seems like a tipping point between treating games like a hobby versus serious interest. What was your reasons for making that decision besides content creation? I just immediately was about it. Like day 1. I was supposed to stack Mystic Shot here, by the way. Like day 1, I'd played card games and been like, "Oh, I love this." That was like 9 years ago, and so I didn't really decide to like treat it as a serious interest. It was just a hobby for me, but with me, hobbies become very serious interests, very quickly. Like, I'm just super obsessive about my hobbies. And so that's kind of what happened to me,
Style never fades.
was that I just started playing and I was like, "Oh, I just want to keep playing. I want to keep learning. I want to keep doing this. I want to learn this matchup. I want to get better at this. I want to play this tournament." And eventually, like, yeah, it would get to, like, I got to that point too where I top 8'd a bunch, but never was like not quite the finisher. And then I just kept going and going and going. I kept learning. I kept watching people who were better than me, and then you just do it. And then eventually you just start converting, right? Like, as long as you're improving, you just get there. Have I ever played Texas Hold'em? Yes. Also, Cibolo, thanks for the prime. Yeah, so I was a poker dealer for a few years. The second I turned 21, because I really wanted to be a professional poker player. And so I did that to like get close and like watch games all the time and stuff. And then I played poker for a few years. I grinded cash games professionally. And I'm going to be honest, it fucking sucked. It's so boring. Like, especially like tournaments are really cool, but I didn't have the bankroll to compete in tournaments because like you need to have a fat ass bankroll to be a tournament grinder professionally, like for a living, because there's so much like so much of this, right? So much variance and stuff. Whereas cash games, you don't need as much because there's much less variance. Gambling to make a living sounds very stressful. It is kind of stressful, but it's also just like, it's just boring. I can just start here before the tough thing gets thrown on, and I think that's probably right. Because like the vast majority of times, you're basically just doing the same thing every time. Premium hand, nope. Premium hand, nope. Premium hand, nope. Premium hand, nope. Suited connectors, should I make a move here? No, I have a calling station to my left. Fold. It's just over and over and over and over and over again. And you're making like a decent chunk, right? But like not more than I could make just doing any other job. So eventually I was just like, Man, this sucks. This is taking the fun out of something that I really, really enjoy. Yeah, I used to do professional poker, and he said the worst part was how people would play until 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah, that can kind of suck, but I'm going to be honest. What I hated the most was, like, sometimes you'd play against people who just could not afford to lose the money.
Don't need to reload
You know?
a fist.
Like, people who are at that table who should not be at that table, and it's my job to take their money. And that feels shitty. I don't mind taking people's money. Like, if I'm there to play poker or whatever, and you're there to play poker, and we're here to just, like, play the game we like and have some fun and gamble a bit, no problem taking people's money. Absolutely none. But some people just sit down, and you know they can't lose this money. And it's my job to take it from them. And it feels bad, man. Yep, that'll do. No tag out or anything. Do I still play sometimes? Not really. Like once a year. Maybe once or twice a year. I still enjoy it a lot, but poker's a time-consuming hobby. Like a really time-consuming hobby.
Don't hold anything back.
I won't.
I don't have a lot. At 510 and 1020, you found that there's less of that, but people are still the worst part. Yeah, I never had the bankroll to play 510 or 1020. You have to have like at least 100,000 in the bank just for poker. I don't got it like that. I've never had it like that. It's about to get spooky up in here. What do you think of the current go-to decks for climbing and high masters? We don't know yet. We're a couple hours into the patch. But I would keep a close eye on MasteringRuneterra.com.
No problem.
No problem. We're going to get rallied. I have to take this block because I'm not going to like get a better spot. Because they're just going to give Varus challenger. Why'd you stun Varus? Because Varus gets overwhelmed. Samir doesn't. So I never had a moment where I committed to winning. I love talking about the games of playing them. Theory, crafting, brewing. But you feel really gapped. Don't want to quit. Don't want to lose. Not sure if I ever got chops to win. It's a weird spot to be in for your favorite hobbies. Did I ever commit to winning?
Drinks are cold and gossip's hot.
Sometimes I committed to trying harder, specifically in a competitive setting.
You're looking at Iona's
But
fishing chip
I can't
10
think of any
times
time I
running.
was like, I need to win, because that's not what it's about, right? Like, you just get better. It's about improving. It's about learning. And then once you if you're improving and you're learning and you're always getting better, then eventually you just win. Yeah, we are in a bit of trouble. We need to survive for one more turn, and I'm not sure we quite have it. Feels like you've been trying harder recently at Runeterra. I have, yeah. And I've been seeing success because of it, and that feels really nice. Hello, I'd like the turn to end, please.
I am more than this. We are more.
Is it just you or the stream laggy? It's a little bit laggy. Sometimes. Very, very small bits. It's because I'm playing on Wi-Fi. If I could still win and climb while reading chat is genuinely insane. I definitely don't play very well when I stream, that's for sure. Okay, so we have some problems. We have a couple problems here. One, we don't have place your bets yet. So even if I get to next turn, I can't just play Karma and then immediately win. Yo, it's more copies of Karma. Palmon's a good draw. Can buy us a bit of time. But like if we get rallied this turn,
It's over 9.
which we will. Lodal Moxie, thank you for the sub. Appreciate the honest words. Of course. I like to think I'm a relatively honest person. So give 2/1 challenger attack. This version's 5-hit. Yeah, this is kind of badass. Because there's like so few units, you're just drawing Samira and like and stuff so easily. Yeah, this is pretty sick. I might have to steal this from him. I'm gonna sound like Puritan, but also the amount of drinking at poker table, especially like 1-3 or 2-5 game, is gross. Yeah, it's like it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on in poker. Some people in poker are just not the kind of people I really want to be around either, if we're being completely honest with ourselves.
Isn't it thrilling? Blink and you'll miss me.
There's a price to pay.
Sweet palm.
Isn't it thrilling?
So if I get rallied again this turn, we just die. On a palm before attack. I wanted to force him to commit to a rally. If I play Karma into Furious Wielder, that sucks. But can I win if I don't have Karma for the open attack? I don't think so. So I'll just play her.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Okay, Sonic Wave's dead. Let's see what we hit.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
That's a good start. That's a good start. Uh-oh. Am I not going to be streaming because I'm on vacation? I will be playing the Flesh and Blood Pro Tour in Baltimore.
What good is mercy?
You cannot win.
Sa elasa tirivi.
No place your bets. Not that I expected to hit one from that, but just taking stock of what we have here. We do this. Momentous saves Karma. Momentous does save Karma, but we're going to end up Caustic Riffing after Samira gets Spell Shield. Or something. Uh-huh. Here's the rally.
Try to keep up.
Fielder. Okay.
Isn't it thrilling?
So Karma will still die. I was hoping she wasn't going to. And we are dead to another Varus.
Come on, you sorry lot. There's your
8-6
spirit.
Furious dead. Okay. You have another all out? Because that'd be fucked up. We'd still be like alive, but yeah. Woo! That was a tough one. Goddamn. All right, what are we up against? Traps. Kind of? Noxus traps? No. Sure. This is probably a mulligan in this matchup. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what they have.
Hut, 2, 3, 4.
That's a negatory Ghost Rider.
Signing off.
I do like gaining life, though. Just slam triple Castigate. Well, Castigate kills my units.
It's over 9.
Travis fights dragons. Thank you for taking a break from fighting all those dragons to drop a Prime sub. I appreciate that.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'm not going to let this mushroom talk. See you in Baltimore, though hopefully not in a Lexus mirror. Yo! So I guess you're also playing Lexi. I'm gathering from context clues.
Another day in
Sad.
the field. They'll never know what hit them. More mushrooms.
What if Bolton is the play? If you try to register Bolton at the Pro Tour, I will
Ain't
punch
no
you in the
fight
face.
I can't win.
What about Azuri?
Welcome to the
Have you seen what happens when Azuri plays against Oldham? Like, it's so bad.
Don't tell Ma.
Listen to the M&R cast this weekend. Oh, have they not released it yet? Oh, man. I wonder if they're going to talk about their, like, what they are going to play. We palm here,
Do like a wump.
so we can block here. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to talk about what they're going to play. Mateus, thank you for the 17 months. Hi from Brazil. Yo, what up? Hi from my bedroom.
You cannot win.
Right on the streets, Michael Hamilton's playing Dromai. I would believe that. And you're thinking about switching off Dromai. The literal best player in the world is going, I should be playing Dromai. And you're going to go, you know what? I shouldn't play Dromai. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Excuse you.
I really want someone to find a good Icelander list. You edit for the cast. Bolton is brought up by the usual suspect. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. And every time I see, that's so good. Holy shit. Every time I see Bolton, I just go like, you're like, oh wait, Bolton should be good here. And then like, and then you play Bolton against stuff and you just get destroyed. You're like, wait, no, this deck like sucks. Said in the last one that they'd say what they're playing in the next one, release the day of the PT. Gotcha. They should release it the day before. That way I could copy them. Which I understand is why they're not doing it. That way they could talk about their decks and stuff. But like,
There they go.
Armed and ready.
just gonna bounce that bad boy. Got a lot of caps. Really catch the stream live today was a nice exception. Well, I'm glad you made it in right before the trip too. Let's pass. We can flip and activate next turn. It's good to know that you also suffer from like pre-tournament crises. Even the most overconfident of us suffers from pre-tournament crises. Oh man, if we get scorched, I'm gonna be sad. I guess we'd like do this,
looking at me.
and then we could just like flip, right? You're panicking about only playing versus Lexis. It gives you like what?
Oh, that's a harvest.
1.5 bad matchups, and like the Lexi matchup's not even bad. It's just like sometimes you just lose it, right? I'm gonna level him anyway. I think. Hella bombs. Ow. Dare I? I daren't. Do you have any recommendation on what hero to learn Flesh and Blood on? What are you into? Literally just look them up. Not Dromai, but like just look them up and just be like, what looks interesting? And just play that. Unless it's Bolt. First glimpse, Flesh and Blood yourself 3 of a kind, you're like, wait, a class gets Ancestor Recall? Yeah, and then people tell you that the class is bad, and you're like,
Hey boss, check out the size of the crowd.
And all
Give it up for the reigning
what do you mean? I mean, I think it's like the ones that are really good starts are like Dorinthia, Lexi. So if I play Karma, Karma likely dies, but I can just play Pit Pro and get the effect. I'm going to take so much damage, though. I actually recommend Runeblade. Yeah, Viscerai's great. I don't recommend Briar, though, because she's about to LL.
Hey boss, check out the size of the crowd.
And all of them here to see you, of course.
This game's already kind of over. I have 37 puff caps in my deck. And I don't have any spells that do anything except draw cards. So, picking up gold foil Stormstriders and gold foil... How much money does gold foil Stormstriders cost? Holy shit. I gotta know. I have to know how much that costs. 2.4k. Sheesh. That's pretty sick, actually. That's like, I don't know. That's kind of worth it.
They call this getting your bell rung.
About extended art, 9.5 tunic for 5k. Wow.
Oh,
I'm
they
so
found me.
fucking dead. Unless...
Where's my money?
That sucks. Katsu's also a really good, hero to learn on. Katsu's really cool right now. Ouch.
Hey,
Jesus
not
Christ.
bad.
I need to find that other piercing darkness or something, man. No.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed.
Oh, I can't really
What
deal with
have we
that, can
here?
I? I have tag out, so I can't actually deal with that. I lied to you. Right to your face. And you didn't even know.
The answer lies within. We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Lexi's actually, like, kind of tough.
This should be fun.
It's only one good Lexi deck. Well, spill. Oh, is this draw two? So I was really hoping this wouldn't happen before I got to shuffle in sets. Fuseless aggro. Yeah, no, those are really fucking good. The fuse version is like very solid into a lot of stuff, but losing your old hit matchup does suck. This gets me up to what, 4? And then this gets me to Sett, I guess. There was a lot of different, variations of Fuseless Lexi right now. Because you, for the first time in Ranger's history, you have a lot of different good cards.
Technique is for lightweights.
Okay, you can play your Caitlyn again.
The seed is planted.
Start with the Magnolia list.
Me?
The Battle Hardened one. I started there, moved a bunch of cards around, and ended coming. Oh, nice! And ended up relatively close to it again. It was kind of funny watching me full circle. It's like when you pick a Runeterra deck and you're like, oh, this is cool, but I don't want to play these. I think I should play these. And then you like start to play a couple games and you're like, man, I wish I had something that did this. And you're like, oh, that's my bad. We're just gonna pass here. You like cut those, you know what I mean? Nah, whoosh. Whoosh doesn't really help me out here. Yikes.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
I'll play this because I do need to draw cards, unfortunately. Yeah, there's like Death Dealer Lexi, which sucks right now. Should have just drawn cards. We feeling with this deck versus PNZ? I think PNZ is still the best. Yeah, that's a good card. Oh.
Hey, Meg, whip up anything special for tonight?
I call it pit grit. It's got cherries.
Death Dealer Shock Charmer's Lexi needs more fuse arrows, but it's actually kind of correct. No, in like the right format, I think it could be insane. Bro, stop shooting my shit.
Welcome to the arena.
40 buff caps and 16 cards. We're so dead, guys. We're so... Stop drawing draw spells! They're just gonna Karina me and we're gonna explode. If we had Karma, we could like just keep trying to shuffle in sets and like dilute the pool a bunch. But we're not quite there, and I don't know if we can put together the damage to... Oh, man. To like actually kill our opponent.
I make it my business to
This
know
is
y'all.
unironically like probably your worst matchup is just buff caps. Probably not the Noxus version. I don't know.
asking for me.
Play Caitlyn.
They grow up
Son
so
of a bitch.
fast.
Play an RTI. I'm Lexi and your opponent played Endless Winter. Fuse with Pulse. Yeah, that would be a little awkward, wouldn't it? Congrats on your win that round. Okay, let's play
What could you
Whoosh.
ever teach me?
I'll block. Yeah, that's why. I was like, we can't just fire off Vengeance here.
Well, you're certainly the fuzziest partner I've worked with.
The fuzziest pot. Holy shit, I have 5
Let's
points.
investigate.
Swiftly.
If we get Whirling Death, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Carry on.
Okay, we're trying to push for lethal.
Big night. Let's give him a show, huh?
I always do, boss.
Play a unit for no reason, please. That
don't
is
you
a
sit
lot
this
of
one
puff
out?
caps, man.
Don't those
Oh!
fools know I own this city?
Yep.
I lost? So that's what it feels like.
Yikes.